Happy Wednesday, everyone. So today is, for me, Reality Check Wednesday. And so when I think about reality check, I think about thinking about life and in the way that it was meant to be and the way you were meant to be. So we all know that we were made to be our authentic self. We weren't made to be duplicates. We weren't made to be like our friend or someone else, but we all were made to be one of a kind. And yes, we may have some similarities, but no one can be you. So on today, as you go about your day, think about who you are. Think about who you were made to be. Accept who you are. And if there are things about you that you don't like, then work on changing those things to improve it for a better you. Don't want to change and improve something because someone told you to, but take the time to think about your purpose, who you were born to be, or who you were called to be. And so in order to do that, you got to do a reality check. You got to be like, hey, is this who I'm supposed to be, or is this who I see somebody else being that I want to be? And then as you begin to think about, we can't change overnight. We can't become a better person in a 24-hour 24-hour time span. No, nothing is born or birthed overnight. Everything has a process. Think about when a woman becomes pregnant. The baby isn't born in 24 hours. No, it takes 9 months, 40 weeks. So that's how it is with us. We have to realize that, yes, we are amazing people. We all have our own authenticity. So we have to be our authentic self and be who he's calling us to be. So we have to give ourselves time to develop. If you don't like some things and you begin to start to change, when you want to lose weight or when you want to do exercise regimen, you don't just automatically start doing it. It's a day-to-day process, and over time, you see an end result. You might want to lose 30 pounds. You're not going to lose them 30 pounds in 1 week by just changing, but it's a process. That's how it is with ourselves. Give yourself a reality check and know it's okay. It might take a little while, but be real with yourself. You are amazing. You are wonderful. You're beautiful. You are confident, but you have to give yourself time. I always say give yourself grace. Give yourself time to be who he wants you to be. Yeah, we're going to make mistakes. Every day we can make a mistake, but guess what? You get back up the next day. Think about construction. When someone builds a building, they don't just say, oh, I'm going to build a building and they throw it up. No, they have to sit down and plan, create a blueprint. And once the blueprint is created, someone has to approve that. So think about yourself like that. Before you can create this beautiful building, you have to write out your blueprint of what you want to be. Then, as time goes on, you will need an approval. So God will begin to show you, yes, you need to do this. And as you begin to do that, he will begin to show you, okay, before you can build this thing, you got to uproot some things. You got to dig up some things. But before you can dig up some things, you got to take some time to look over your plans. And then as you begin to look, can I build a building in grass? No, it has to be dirt. So I got to dig that grass up. So that grass might be some things that you don't like. You got to dig it up before you can put the foundation of who you're going to become. But you got to trust the process, because a building is not built in a month, in a year. Sometimes take a year and a half. Give yourself the same grace. Give yourself the same time. Take a reality check and realize it's not going to come overnight. It's not going to come quickly. It is a process. But when you realize the end result, when you see that blueprint that you created, that goal that you created, and the process to get there, you will be amazed. So don't be so hard on yourself. Take time today. Write out the blueprint. Begin to daily take some of those things away that doesn't fit in the blueprint and allow the Lord to lead and guide you. So today, do a reality check. Realize it's not going to happen overnight. You got to put in some work, but you got to sit down and plan. And you got to be able to plan and understand your plan may not always go the way you want it to. So give yourself grace. Give yourself time. Give yourself a reality check. It doesn't happen overnight. A building is not built overnight. A highway is not built overnight. Construction takes 2 or 3 years. A bridge is not built overnight. So you are more important and more wonderfully made than a bridge, a building, Give yourself grace, because when you get through being built, you're going to help so many people and you're going to bring about so much purpose. But you have to have a reality check and realize it takes time. Have a great Wednesday.